Hello and welcome to another daily market update by Market Intel. My name is Ben and today we are going to take a look at the MasterCard stock. MasterCard is possibly heading into a short trade area, so there's an opportunity that could be coming up. And yeah, let's start and take a look at the chart right now. As always, we are on the Market Intel website. We can see all the different asset classes we cover here. If you're interested, feel free to register for free on the website. You'll find a link in the description. It will take you to the website, and we cover a range of stocks, cryptocurrencies. You get all these Elliott-Wave updates for free, so it's a no-brainer. Let's take a look here at the stocks section, and you can see here all the stocks that we typically cover. We'll click on MasterCard, and here we see the different time frames. So what we do, we start on the 2-day time frame, so we get a good idea of the longer time frame chart of the overall context. By the way, before we dive into the structures, if you're interested in any asset classes here, if you want me to cover any asset classes like, for example, cryptocurrencies, different stocks, gold, silver, the S&P 500, let me know in the comments below, and I'm very happy to cover these for you going forward. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for additional content and free videos. So let's start here. We are on the 2-day time frame. It's interesting because we possibly just hit a top in the B wave early in 2024. So as you can see, the idea is that we are likely in a larger correction, a larger corrective wave. It is currently seen as a large ABC structure highlighted in dark green. The idea is that a blue wave 1 topped in 2021. Then this larger degree wave 2 that you actually don't see on the chart started from there. So we are in a larger correction. The idea is that in this larger correction, we probably completed wave A in dark green in the preferred scenario, that the B wave already topped. It's an overshooting B wave. These B waves tend to overshoot sometimes, not always. B waves are chameleon-like structures that can extend a lot. As long as the rally is corrective, it can be that it's a high B wave. And we have some initial evidence that suggests that this B wave is topped, most recently at $490.99. We need further confirmation now, of course. So the expectations would be in the preferred scenario, which we assign a 59% probability. The assumption is that a C wave to the downside has now started to unfold. We would like to see now next a break below $401.50, and expectations are for this C wave to eventually take the price down into the region below $300, but that's too far out now. We cannot really identify and define the microstructure for that yet, but that's sort of the idea. Which means the next support region is around $400 here. In the alternative wave count, it's a slightly different structure. As you can see, alternatively, dark green wave A never finished. In fact, this beige wave 4 finished, and we are still in beige wave 5 of blue wave 1, which in the preferred scenario finished here. But even then, it doesn't really change much, because if wave 1 is still unfolding, even then a larger correction would be unfolding as soon as it's topped, and we should be quite close to the top anyway, given that we're already in beige wave 5 of 1, which would be the last wave in that wave 1. Now let's take a look at the alternative and primary wave counts on the smaller time frame as well, on the 2-hour chart. Here you can see the more detailed wave count, and you can see actually that this B wave likely topped in March this year at $490.99, which is also a resistance level now. The move to the downside looks quite impulsive in blue wave 1, and the assumption would be that this larger C wave, let's go back to the 2-day chart, this larger C wave has actually started already to unfold. In this larger C wave, we're looking for a 5-wave move, and we're likely in the beginnings of that. So this here could be a wave 1, not necessarily the wave 1 of that C wave, but wave 1 of wave C. So there are waves within waves, different timeframes and wave degrees. And this wave 1 here could have bottomed at $428.98. In the preferred scenario that we assign a 67% probability, we'd like to see this corrective rally, corrective retrace, this unfold a little bit more into the region between $477.72 and $491 pretty much. Ideally, before we break above 491, the price would turn to the downside in a third wave. This could also be an area that might be considered for short trades. However, if you do that, make sure that you know where you want to stop out. Typically in Elliott-Wave, a recipe for a short trade is that we're waiting for the wave 1 to complete, and then the wave 2 corrective rally can be shorted. Obviously, best opportunity is up here in this area, but the short trade will be invalidated with a break above the beginning of the wave 1, so above $490.99. Typically, a stop above that level, maybe 1% above the box, is usually reasonable. And then a third wave down should take us below $428.98. In an alternative scenario, we are already breaking down now, but that's not preferred and would need confirmation with a break below $428.98. So the alternative only is given currently a 33% probability. So it takes a little bit more to confirm that and then to make that alternative the primary count. So short term a little higher, but overall the assumption is that a larger correction has started to unfold. Obviously, we would have to change our perspective if there is invalidation of this short trade setup, which would be a break above $490.99. Yeah, that's the update about MasterCard. Hope you enjoy the update. As I said, if you're interested in daily free Elliott-Wave market updates, feel free to use the link in the description, register for free, leave a like, subscribe, also leave a comment, please. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.